Hello everyone, how are you all? Hope you all are doing very good and you all are fine at your homes. Okay, welcome back to our English class. Let us start with the new chapter today, chapter number 5, the noun number. So, before starting the chapter, let us understand what is a noun. So, noun is a name of a place, person, thing, or animal. These all are called as noun. For example, Ram, Sham, cat, dog, table, chair, etc. All these words are called as noun. So now what do you infer by the term the noun number? It means that now we are classifying the noun on the basis of their numbers. That means there are two types of number. First is singular number and second is plural number. Excuse me. So whenever a noun denotes one person or thing, it is said to be a singular number. And whenever a noun denotes more than one person, it is known as plural number. Suppose there is one boy. So boy is singular and boys is plural, because now it means that there are more than one boys. So now in this chapter we will study the rules that how we can make singular nouns into the plural nouns. So for this conversion there are some rules that we need to study. So let us start. Formation of the plurals. We can change the singular number of nouns into the plural number in the following ways. First, by adding s to the singular. It's very basic and easy that whenever a singular noun is given, we simply add at the end s, the alphabet s. So it is converted into plural. Suppose I give you an example, boy, and how we'll change it into plural? By adding s at the end. So it will become boys. Suppose it's cow, so it will become cows. By simply adding s at the end of the word, it becomes plural. Second point, by adding es. Now there is one more exception to this, that whenever a singular noun is ending by the word s, by the alphabet s, so how we'll make it into plural? By adding es. Suppose beta it's given class, so it is ending with s. So how you will make it plural? By not adding s, by adding es. Fine. So whenever a word is ending into s, into ch, into x, sh, so all these words will be made plural by adding es to them. Let us understand with the help of an example. It's given class, so it will become classes. Match, at the end we can see ch, so it will become matches by adding es. Brush, sh is there, so how you will make it plural? By adding es to them. Brushes, so tax is given, x is there, so we will write es to the word to make it plural. Third one, most nouns ending in o form the plural by adding es to the singular noun. What happens whenever the words which ends in o, they are converted into plural by adding es in the end? It's very easy. Suppose mango is there, so it's ending in o, so how you will make it plural? By adding es to them. Mangoes, by adding es at the end. But there are some exceptions. What do you mean by exception? That although there are words which will end in o, but still we will not make it plural by adding es, but only by adding s. What are those exceptions? Like piano, photo, logo, stereo. So these are such words that despite they are ending with O, still they will be made plural by adding S and not ES, like we have studied in the rule number 3. So fourth point, nouns ending in Y preceded by a consonant form their plural by changing Y into IES. Suppose beta, the words which are ending in Y and preceded by consonant, preceded means just before the word Y, before the alphabet Y, there is a consonant. What do you mean by consonant? Which are not vowels. If any such word is there, so how you will make them plural? By removing Y and by adding IES in place of Y. Let us understand with the help of an example. You will understand it better. Suppose there is a word written baby. So now if you closely observe it, the word is ending in the alphabet Y and Y is being preceded by a consonant because it is not A, E, I, O, U, it is not a vowel, it is a consonant. So how you will make it plural? By writing the word and replacing Y. Now you have to replace Y. In place of Y, you have to write IES. So it will be the plural. Clear? So what do you get? You get BABIES. It is the rule. Fine. Now in the similar way, all other words are formed like lady, city, story. So what will it become? It will become lady, ladies. It will become cities. It will become stories. Fine. Now, but still there is exception to this rule. What do you mean by exception? When this rule does not apply, even when the condition is being satisfied. Like example, toy is there, day is there, boy is there. Now what is the difference? The words are ending in Y, but they are preceded by a vowel. A, E, I, O, U. They are not consonants. They are being preceded by a vowel. So what happens when this kind of a case is there? So you will make it plural by simply adding S at the end. Boys, days, toys. Clear? So we have done two rules, that if the word is ending in Y, and first if it is preceded by a consonant, and second if it is preceded by a vowel, then what are the rules? Now the fifth point, by replacing F or FE with VES, like suppose there is written wife. Now it is being ended by FE. So how you will convert it? By replacing FE by VES. This is how you make them plural. Let us take one more example. Suppose calf is written CALF. So it is ending with F. So we'll replace F by writing VES, CALVES. So in place of F you will write VES. Okay. So we have done up till now 5 rules. Now let us do the exception to this rule. Some nouns ending in F and FE add S. Now there are some words which are although ending in F or EF or FE, but still we will not make it VES. We will simply add S at the end. It is the exception to the rule number 5. Suppose example is written proof. Now in place of F, you will not make it proves. It is wrong. But what is the exception? You will make it simply plural by adding S at the end. Fine. Next rule, a few nouns form their plural by changing the inside vowel of the singular. First one is man, woman, foot, tooth, goose, louse, mouse. So these kind of words are those in which the inner vowel is changed, like MAN. So A is a plural, so A will be changed. tooth. So double O is a plural, so it will be changed. How? Let us understand better with the example. Suppose man is there. So inside the man, the middle word, it is a vowel. So we will change these vowels. Man will become men. Woman will become woman. Clear? So we will only change the vowels. Tooth will become teeth. Mouse will become mice. Louse will become lice. Fine. Now the seventh rule, by adding en to the singular. It's the most important rule. Suppose child is written, so child ka beta we will not make childs. Child is written, we will not make childs. What we will do? We will make it children. We will add ren to it. Fine. Basically we add en to the words like these. Like one more example is given, ox. So what ox will become? It will become oxen. En will be added. Next point, eighth one, by adding s at the end of the abbreviations. What do you mean by abbreviations? These are the short forms. Despite of speaking a long word, a full form, we use abbreviations like BA, Bachelors of Art, MP, it is members of parliament. So how we make these abbreviations to plural? By simply adding s to the abbreviations, like Bachelor of Arts, so BA and small s, BS. MP, member of parliament, so MPs, members of parliament. Clear? We simply add small s to the abbreviations. Next, ninth point, some nouns are used in plural form. For example, suppose beta, we always use these words into plural form only. Name of instruments like spectacles, scissors. We never say scissor, we always say scissors because they are in pair. Spectacles, tongs, etc. B. Names of certain articles of dress like jeans, pajamas, trousers. We all know that these are also in pairs. It is never single. So these nouns are always used in plural form. See, certain other nouns such as annals, assets, environs, nuptials and tidings. Next, tenth point, by adding s to the main or principal word in compound nouns. So beta, suppose compound nouns are those words which are having more than one word in them. Compound nouns are those nouns which are having more than one word in them, like mother-in-law, father-in-law, man of war, commander-in-chief. So what are these? These are having more than 2-3 words, so they are known as compound nouns. So what happens whenever we have to make the compound noun into plural? So what we do? We simply add s to the main word, like mother-in-law will become mothers-in-law. It will become mothers-in-law. Fine. In the similar way, man of war, so it will become men of war, because we have already studied that whenever in between a plural is there, man, woman, so how we convert it? By changing the vowel inside them. So man will become men of war, passerby will become passers-by, commander-in-chief will become commanders-in-chief, man-servant will become men-servants. It will take both the plural, men also and servants also. Clear? Next, the following nouns look plural but they are in fact singular. Now there are some words which look like they are plural because they are having s or es in the end, but still they are singular, like mathematics. Although s is there, but mathematics is a singular noun. Mumps, electronics, billiards, measles, innings, news. So beta, these all are singular nouns, they are not plural. So that is why we say that mathematics is my favorite subject. We never say mathematics are my favorite subject, because mathematics is singular. So we always use a singular verb with these kind of words. Next one is certain collective nouns, though singular in form, are used as plurals. Now there are some words beta which are looking singular, but they are always used as plurals, like poultry, cattle, people, gentry. Now you can see that they are not having s or es in the ends. They are looking singular, but they are always used as plural words. We always say people are there in the room. We never say people is there, because people itself is a plural word. Cattle are being reared. Clear? So we always used a plural verb with these. Next rule, 13th point, there are some nouns which are always used in singular form. Now there are some words which are always used in singular form, no matter how they look, but they will always be used in the singular form, like information, furniture, offspring, scenery, poetry. So all these are used in singular form. Information is gathered. We never say information are gathered. Information is gathered, because information is a singular form. Furniture, it's always a singular form. Whenever we have to make it plural, we don't write furnitures, we make it articles of furniture. Next, 14th point, some nouns have similar singular and plural form. Now there are words which look same in both singular and plural as well, like deer, sheep, species, series. So they have similar singular and plural forms. Fine. Next, the following nouns have similar singular and plural forms when used after numerals. Now there is an exception in this rule, that they are always used, or they have similar singular or plural whenever they are used after numerals, like dozen, gross, 100, 1000. So we will write 200. We will never write 200s. We will write 200, 5000. Yes or no? So whenever they are used after numerals, these words have same singular and same plural. Next one, many nouns taken from foreign languages keep their original plural forms. Like there are some words which are taken from the foreign languages, so they have to keep their original plural forms, like criterion. So criterion will become criteria. No s, no es, no ves, no other rules. They are just taken originally from the foreign language. They are singular and plural. Like alluminous, so it will become alumni. Analysis, it will become analysis. Crisis, you can see the spelling, they are changed, is and es. Datum to data. Criterion, criteria. Medium, media. Phenomenon, phenomena. Radius, radii. So these are taken originally from a foreign language. They are singular and plural forms. Next one is, some nouns have two forms for the plural. Two forms for the plural, each with a somewhat different meaning. For example, brother. Now brother is there. Now they have two plurals and they both have different meanings. Brother, first of all, it will become brothers, s. So it means your brother, your blood relation wala brother. That means son of the same parents. Next one is brethren. Brethren means members of a society. Second example, cloth. So cloths, es you have written, so it will become garments, that the clothes which we wear. And cloths, it means piece of cloth. Clear? Cloth means which is not yet made into a garment, it is just a piece of cloth. Fine. So it will be called cloths. And clothes, it will be piece of garments like sari, suit, jeans, top. These all are clothes. Next and the last one, some nouns have different meanings in the singular and plural, as for example, good. Beta, good is a singular word. it means morally right, that what is good and what is bad wala good. Fine. Now when it becomes plural, it becomes goods. So these goods means the articles which are being produced to be sold. For example, there is a furniture shop, so he is selling furniture. So that furniture, that articles of sale will be called goods. Second example, force. Force means physical strength. And what do you mean by force is that the weapons and the soldiers, the armed forces, like the weapons and the soldiers. Fine. So now the explanation part is over of this chapter. Now let us start with the exercise. First exercise, choose the correct option. A noun that denotes one person or thing is said to be in singular form. A noun with a noun with more than one word is called compound noun. Now next, form the plurals of the following nouns. So based on the rules, we have to make them plural. Student will become students. Brush will become brushes by adding es. Potato, so adding es. Piano, it's an exception, so by only adding s. Calf, so f will be replaced by ves. Chief will become chiefs. Goose will become geese, because in these kind of word we only change the middle vowels. Ox will become oxen by adding en at the end. So these are simply based on the rules which we have done. Next one, C question, fill in the blanks with the correct forms of the words given in brackets. So the building was 6 stories high. So beta plural will be used, so 6 stories high. My two dash have come to see me, son-in-law. So we have done sons-in-law. My two sons-in-law have come to see me. Sons-in-law. He is good at telling funny stories. So IES. Y will be replaced by IES. Next, the Indian dash are still backward. Peasants. So Indian peasants. S लगा देंगे. Are still backward. Next, our dash are highly trained. Our engineers are highly trained. D part. Choose the correct alternatives from the given choices. The dash have already arrived. Gentry or gentries. Now we know that the word gentry is already plural. We do not need to make it plural because it itself is plural. So we will simply take gentry over here because the question is asked in the plural form because this have is there. So gentry have arrived. Second, all the people or peoples were happy. So beta, we know that people itself is a plural word. No need to add s at the end. So all the people were happy. Third, I have a rare dash of cactus in my garden. So species, because species is similar for both plural and singular. He jumped into a 40 feet deep wall. Beta, foot and feet. So foot is singular, feet is plural. Next, these dash are yours. So poultry. Beta, we have done that already. Poultry means this thing, plural words. The room was crawling with vermin. It was crawling with vermin. Vermin means keede. So beta, vermin is already plural. No need to add s at the end. Next, E part, find out the error part and underline it. The Indian team defeated the Australians by an innings because beta, it was getting inning. So inning is wrong because innings itself is a singular word. So you will add s to it, by an innings. Whether it is singular or plural, it will be called innings only. Second, they left their luggages at the railway station. So beta, never ever luggage is made plural by adding es. So simply they left their luggage at the railway station. Next, my brother-in-laws who live in Mumbai have come to stay with us. So beta, it will become my brothers-in-law, not brother-in-laws, because we have done whenever a compound noun is there, so we make it plural by adding s in the main word. So my brothers-in-law who live in Mumbai have come to stay with us. Next, articles of furnitures. Beta, we know that furnitures is never written this way because furniture itself is a plural word, so we never add s to it. So articles of furniture have been stolen from the house. I lived in a 300 years old house in Mumbai. So beta, we know that whenever such a numeral is added, so it is same for singular and plural. So I lived in a 300 years old house, 300-year-old house in Mumbai. Now next, F, learner's drill, and this word game is for your homework. I hope this video is clear to you all.